In the CanPL Spotlight tonight, it's another top-of-the-table clash between the sides from Langford, British Columbia and Calgary, Alberta. On this Thursday evening on Vancouver Island, we have the fourth meeting of the 2021 campaign between these outfits, and not much has separated them thus far. Each Ledgerwood, Simmons, Escalante, who wants it, who's gonna take it? Lozier going over the handball rules, where you can protect yourself, where you can't. All right, the formalities and the procedures have been established. They go short, a couple of touches. Escalante takes it. Throws a low shot around the wall and at Callum Irving. That was nearly stolen in midfield. Campbell. Bassett's turn to spin, creates some space between he and Simmons. Bassett once more towards the middle. Aparicio can't get that by Simmons. Second effort, finally a shot on target for Pacific, nearly catching Carducci off guard. Fisk again has found some space. Camargo with Bassett charging on, left-footed strike. Sergio Camargo! A long-range blast against the run of play, and it is the visitors who have sat back and waited for their moment. And it is the former PFC midfielder, Ben Fisk, setting this one up. Draws Aparicio and Chung in both. Nobody. Contact and a turnover. Joe Mason now, not the player you want to leave with that much space. Holds it up, Camargo again. A couple of touches, still on the ball. Chung looks up at Lozier right away, then Haynes goes through Camargo. Ledgerwood now scoops it. Camargo doesn't get there before Samaki. All right, back's been a busy lad and hasn't really given Hurt any space to work with. This time though, he slips up. Finally gives Hurt the space. What can they do with it? They can find Alejandro Diaz. Bicycle kick, Campbell! Are you kidding me? Lays his body on the line in the final seconds of the first half. Hurt finally given the space with which to operate. And Terran Campbell collects and gets rid of the rebound in the blink of an eye. And as they've done so many times, Pacific strike. Terran Campbell, a highlight reel goal. As Aparicio and Jambrapour in a line with Bassett, everyone else forward near the penalty spot. Here is Bassett. Over the top, Samaki gets a piece, loose for only a moment. Now sliding over to get the inside of his left boot on it was Manny Aparicio. Jose Escalante, a left-footed in swinging. Corner kick, second of the match for the Cavs, towards the penalty spot off a couple of bodies. We are through 60 minutes, half an hour to try and break this tie. Aparicio tries to sneak one on Carducci. It gets in behind him, but will not cross the goal line. And Victor Blasco for the respective clubs, replacing Ben Fisk and Josh Hurd respectively. Haynes looking for El Wiro. Headed into the path of Terran Campbell. That's how they struck at the other end of the pitch. Campbell once more, his cross now, Diaz again! Climbs the ladder, he claims it was deflected by a Cavalry defender. At last check, 376 to 263. Blasco pushes Yao off the ball. Diaz gets a boot to it, chasing it down. Yao first touch, Bassett steals, Bassett! Cleaning up the scraps, Oliver Bassett makes it 2 in a row for Pacific. His second goal of the season, again in stunning style. Adding to So their pass total's 446 now. Gaines heads that away from Selemani. Laturi collects and turns in midfield, finds Jody Chiara. Good patience, Jody Chiara, his shot blocked. Cavalry wants a handball. Escalante trying to pick out Ahinga Selemani, who heads it into space. Karifa Yao takes that space, back for Selemani. Patience, slide, stopped. Still with Di Chiara. Mason now turning, firing, just missing wide. Victor Laturi wanted that ball desperately. Well, the first bit of action for the three subs will come from the set piece. The Pacific goes short and left with Blasco. Aparicio emptying the tanks. Aparicio! Goal! Absolutely absurd from MEDIAPRO. Powering it off the post and in.